Your story is from my good buddy Daft. If you are watching this video and you haven't watched his videos, he is goddamn funny. You should go check out his videos. Your little venture into white trashness reminded me of this horrible fucking white trash tale I have for my life, and I'm going to share it with you now. I suggest you pause and you get a cocktail, because this story is going to demand a little alcohol in your system. Oh, it's too sweet. Too sweet. Dessert one. Blech. Oh, something. It's something, alright? So when I was 19, I needed a place to live. My current living conditions were no good. So a friend of mine, Mr. Carl Jenkins, recommended his friend Jeremiah. Jeremiah needed a roommate. I quickly and promptly agreed to be Jeremiah's roommate. I was inexperienced with picking out roommates, so I just blindly agreed to it. We won't be going into that in the story, actually, but there are a few more white trash stories to come out of the living with Jeremiah situation. So the day I move in, I move my furniture, which is spares, a bed, a chest of drawers, some clothes, shoes, and my cat in a litter box, and a food bowl, and that's it. That's all I have. I move that in, and he has a cat, and he's looking for his kitten, and he's like, oh, I let my cat go outside. I haven't seen my cat for a couple days. And we get a call from our friend Carl. Carl lives in the same apartment complex, just one building down. No big deal. Very nice. You can walk, see your friends. Carl's calling Jeremiah to ask if Jeremiah's seen his cat recently. It's a little disturbing. No, says Jeremiah. I haven't seen my cat. Well, Carl says, there are some children down here, and they have a cat in a bag, and they're kicking it. And they're lighting firecrackers off cat's ear. So we run out of the building, down the stairs, down to the next building in the parking lot, find these wretched fucking white trash children, my roommate's cat, little tiny baby kitten, plastic bag. Cat's dead. Apparently they had kicked it to death. Now they were enjoying lighting firecrackers in its ears. Well, we wrenched the bag out of the children's hand, yelled at them, called 911. Police didn't come. We waited 2 hours. The police did not come. So we kind of gave up. Buried the cat. Thought that was done. No, fucking white trash children don't stop there, no. So day after day, she didn't live in our building, but she would come to our building. This little ringleader bastard child, 10-year-old little girl, running up and down, stomping, making as much noise as she could in our hallway, screaming, white trash! White trash! How's your cat, white trash? This is not a very tolerable situation. It annoyed both I and my roommate. But we let it go. We let it go because God knows she was a little child and we were adults and we were not going to do something wrong. But one day my roommate went outside and that little girl, right in front of him, walked up to his car and kicked it as hard as she could. Put a big old dent in his car and said, white trash, fuck you. Well, my roommate was mentally unstable, and he hauled off, and he smacked that little girl. Now, I am not an advocate of child abuse, and normally, that sort of story would really piss me off, but this little kid was real fucked up. So she ran home, and her mama called 911, and out comes her and her mama. And her mama's got track marks. Up and down both arms. It is the middle of fucking winter. She is wearing a tank top and you can see the track marks. Motherfucking goddamn. And all she can say is, my goddamn daughter can do anything she motherfucking wants. Don't you tell my motherfucking daughter what to do. time the police actually do come. Because apparently, even though killing a cat is not technically a crime to them, beating a child that is not yours is. So they come, and that kid, little 10-year-old girl, is all, fuck you, I can do what the fuck I want. And the cops are going fucking, they're like, could you be quiet? Ma'am, could you get your child to be quiet? And the kid won't shut up. And finally, they take my roommate aside, because he had admitted, as soon as the police came, that he had hit that child. Which, no, don't do that. It is called pleading the fifth. But he didn't do that. He just admitted. He said, I hit that kid. Police took him aside and said, look, sir, as far as we're concerned, you told us that you did not hit that child. And if I wasn't at work, I would hit that child right now, too. So that was that. My roommate had to go to court. Those fucking people didn't show up. Because what kind of junky, fucked up mom is gonna show up for court for that shit? None. I moved out not much longer after that. I only lived there for about 6 months because, as I said, Jeremiah was a crazy motherfucker. And there's a lot of white trash stories in that roommate situation. But the main thing is that motherfucking 10-year-old girl fucking beating a cat to death, lighting firecrackers off in its ears, and then tormenting us about it. If I could find her today, I'd beat her in the head with a fucking brick. So that's my white trash story. I need some more alcohol after that.